Hi you guys, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. I'm just prepping this train for a 16:25 departure. So just give me a few minutes and I will be in the hot seat, as it were. Yep, so we're currently down in the Upper Triangle depot. This train's sat here for a long time and I always wondered what it was and where it went. I'm hoping it makes a service to Paddington, not just a branch train. Yep, so we're all ready to go in a couple of moments' time. So how are you cycling? You alright? Yeah, we are prepped and we are ready to go. Train lights are on. So this run... Oh dear, that's not good. Why were you kicked out of your pool team? What, as in... pool as in the 8-ball pool? Or some sort of swimming team? Good job I checked the points there. Otherwise that wouldn't have been fun. And make use of the blind, as it is the summer that we're doing the runs in this afternoon. And the sun's just come out here as well, which is nice. Can't see a bloody thing now. Oh well. Adds to the challenge of driving the train. Hiya Christian Games TV, welcome back. Thought I'd do a cheeky 2-hour stream this afternoon as I didn't get on last night. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. Standing up for yourself is what you should always do, and if someone's doing something that's not right, you should say so. So well played on doing that. Should have some good stuff for this evening's stream. Just so you guys know. I bet he doesn't. Right, just over a minute to go. Have you guys ever been down to this part of the map? I just see this train sitting here on its own. I thought I'd find out what time it's there till and I'd drive it. Right, so we've got the lights on, daylight running. Yeah. Right. Watch this just be a drive to Reading and then get off and have to get on something else. That'd be funny. Not. Right. 20 seconds. Well done, cycling. It's good. Sorry I haven't had a chance to pop by. We sort of stream at the same sort of time, so it's a little bit hard. Right. Away we go. Here we go. So did you guys have a good weekend? Yeah, sorry I didn't get to stream yesterday. Had a few family matters to deal with. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it is a mainline train. Result. Oh, but we have got a red signal on the platform though. So this looks like we're doing a stopping service to London Paddington. Not sure where we're calling at though. So we are the 6:29. We are stopping at Twyford, Maidenhead, Burnham, Slough, Langley, Ivor, West Drayton, Hayes and Harlington, Ealing Broadway, and arriving at London Paddington at 7:25 in the morning. That'd be a nice little wakener up. Might not go all the way, might hop off somewhere and get on something else. Yeah, so tonight's stream, guys, is going to be HST running, with a few added twists. We're going to be driving non-normal HSTs. Ones that will blow your mind slightly. Stopping in really weird places. Good afternoon, blazing on. Welcome to the stream. Oh no, this might not be... No, it's a 6:37. Oh. Well, that just changes slightly, because that brings us on... We have to stop at Southall. Additionally at Southall. Oh, might as well unlock the doors again then. Where what? Where what, cycling? You want to know where we're going to stop? Oh, tonight, Hayes and Harlow. So the HSTs, I've been going through the timetable. There's a few that stop at some odd stations. I think I'm going to leave it as a surprise, if I'm honest. Yes, I'm going to leave it as a surprise. Do. Yeah, I am going to do that. What time tonight? It'll be normal time, 9 o'clock. Until about midnight. If not a little bit later. But there should be some other stuff to do tonight, not just HSTs. Should have some cool stuff. Cool, I'll try and get you up on my other screens, cycling. Oh. Doopy-doopy-doo, bum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Oh, the blimmin' sun's come back out. Turn the engine off until you go. No, because the start-up procedure on 166 in real life is an absolute faff. So I'm staying true to simulation, just leaving the engine idling. If you want me to, there you go. Carbon dioxide that it kicks out while it's idling is less than what it does to do the start-up.
Ticket checks are in operation at this station. Please have your tickets ready for inspection.
Have you guys got your tickets to ride on this train? Oh. Empty train. Ooh, dispatch button. Really must go around and collect all of those from the stations. Right, can I start the engine now? Another train coming out of the train care depot there, and he's going in on platform 14, I believe. Going in over there. But we still get held behind him though. Right. Ironhide 29, welcome to the stream. What service is this then? I think it's 2 Papa 1 4. If not, I'm not sure. But that will call at Twyford, Maidenhead, Taplow, Burnham, Slough, Langley, Ivor, West Drayton, Hayes and Harlington, Southall, Ealing Broadway and London Paddington. It's a slightly longer run. Time-wise, it's over an hour. But I've got a funny feeling this is going the other way. I think this is probably a Reading to Oxford or something. It's going to go backwards. I'm going to get told to get off in a minute. Because the worrying thing is we've still got a red signal ahead of us. But we have got a red signal behind us as well. Well, we'll see in 10 seconds. No, there we go. But we have got a red at the end of the platform. Come on, Mr. Signalman. I don't even think of holding me until that other train goes. because he's nowhere near. I don't get red signals. Well, you're lucky then, because I always blimmin' them. To be fair though, it looks like it's timetabled to be a hold, because it only takes 5 minutes normally to go from Reading to Twyford. This is going to take us 15. So I think we're held until the 6:4. Still some fast services appear and come through. I think we're held until there's 2 HSTs. He doesn't leave until 2 minutes past 7. We've got this HST, so we're held for him. At least there is method in the madness then. And there's one coming in as well. Oh, thank you very much, signalman. That's why he was holding us. Maybe it's the routes I do. Yeah, maybe. Normally they're green, but sometimes recently I've been getting some funky signals. At least they're moving me out now to the next signal to allow the HST to come blitzing past me. What do you mean you can't figure it out? If you're running late, I've told you before, it's an issue with the base Xbox version and the timetable. They desync. They can't run together at the moment. So we are just waiting for this HST. Oh no, looks like we're waiting for little Johnny to come whistling through here, and then we'll be moved over onto the same line as him. And then we'll be stopping services together. So what is it that you're struggling with cycling, and I'll try and walk you through it. It's a standard railway timetable, so let me know and I'll do my best. See why this service is timetabled long. You can go there, Christian. That gives you a digital version, or you go there. So cycling, it should tell you when you join the train what service you're on. But there is no way of finding out what service you're on apart from pausing in it, and then you can work it out from the timetable from the task list. Good afternoon, Johnny Rambo. Welcome to the stream. And Muggy LFC 92, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. It's just a Monday afternoon chill. Currently on our way to Paddington, stopping service. Calling it at practically every station, with the exception of Hanwell and Acton Main Line and West Ealing. Alright, so we're now on the slow up. We're out the way of the HST. And we can accelerate a little bit. So like always guys, I'm driving with AWS and all the alarms and alerts and stuff on. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so what station are you at? Cycling? So if you're not due out until 14:21, I'd imagine you're at Paddington and on the 1 Whiskey 27. Yeah, you're on 1 Whiskey 27. And I haven't memorised the timetable. Anybody that's new to the stream that's watching, I've got it printed off. Just here. Which I consult and plan my days to when I'm gaming. Oh, that sun's lovely and warm. Shame I can't really see the screen. 3 miles out. And we've got 8 minutes to get there. Yes, it is a very good idea. I just feel sorry for some people that struggle to run to it due to the limitations of certain things. Like I can run to it fine on the Xbox One X, but a few horsepower more are needed. But it shall all be fixed. Just give it time. Right. So 2.2 miles outside the station now. Now, I don't know if anybody wants any tips or anything like that, but I normally idle the throttles at about a mile out in this particular train, the 166, and then I start to apply the brakes at about 1,000 yards from the station, depending on the speed I'm doing. So now we've got a yellow signal coming up, so I will ease off now, because I do know we have a train in front of us that is stopping. So I will just apply a little bit of brake just to start to slow us down a little bit so that we don't get right up his backside. Yep, so again we're now on a single yellow, which means the next one will possibly be red, which it is. If we just slowly brake and slowly ease down, should not have any problems. And we're just going to sit here for a couple of minutes by the looks of it. Because we're only 700 yards from the station. And we've got 5 minutes. So there is trains all over the place, look. Wow, busy old station is Twyford this morning. Now hopefully this isn't glitched. The train on the down has got a green, but he's not moving. Oh, there he goes. We can cross into that platform. So it looks... Right, they're waiting for the HST to come up. So is the HST on the fast up? Yes, he is. Oh, it's going to be a game of musical trains on the platforms here. No, it's not a glitch. Not a glitch at all. So what you've got going on here, cycling, is you have got a semi-fast service. Oh no, he's a branch line service. He's going off down there. And I obviously can't get in because there's a HST about to pass us on the outside. There is a HST coming in that direction. And we're timetabled for this. It's why it takes us so long to get to Twyford. So we're stopping and letting traffic through. Very clever if you ask me. Well done, Matt. That's an awesome timetable working. I just wish there was more of these throughout the day. We've now got a green to proceed. Here comes the down HST. Crikey, this is busy part of the map. Love it. Absolutely love how busy this time of day is. All this manoeuvres. So you'll see a train over to the left hand side as we come in. Yep. Little branch line train there. Heading off to wherever he will head off to in a few moments, I'd imagine. And we have arrived on time as the HST goes thundering through. Beautiful timetable management. Really, really good that was. That little bit of moving in and out there, for letting the traffic go through. It was really, really good fun. Wonder if we'll get any more of that as we go up the line. Maidenhead maybe, we might get a bit more. Good afternoon, Lauren Samatis. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping by. I think that's how you pronounce it. Marina. Oh, freight running outside the house. Nearly time to lock the doors. And then the next station is Maidenhead. We've got 9 minutes to get there. Oh yeah, 9 minutes is a doddle. Right, well, the speed limit's now 90, so we should get up. Hello, Chile. Wow, Chile. Cold or hot at the moment in Chile? That's not bad. Good afternoon, Halb. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for dropping by on our Monday afternoon chilling stream run to Paddington and maybe back to Reading, depending on how long and what the times are. Thanks for the follow, Muggy. Much appreciated. Let's turn that off for a little while. Just enjoy the views. Yes, we are on services, mate. And we are currently driving to Papa 14, stopping service from Reading to London Paddington. Calling at pretty much every station on the way up, with the exception of Hanwell and Taplow. Or does this one stop at Taplow? I can't remember. Oh yeah, this one stops at Taplow. Yeah, all stations except Hanwell, West Ealing and Acton Main Line. So we should be quite full by the time we get to London, as it is that train that gets in at the time that all the workers would. Doopy-doo. Alright, that was just the DPD, DPD, DPS, whichever you want to call it. Oh. So we've got 75 mile an hour speed limit coming shortly, which I'd imagine is us probably being moved across to the fast line for some reason. Oh, this is going to be a tough arrival time. Oh no, plenty of time. Good afternoon, Funky Cheese. Are you getting off at Slough cycling, or is that where the train... Well no, that train's non-stop, isn't it? Oh, I got sidetracked then. Forgot to apply the brakes in time, so it's a little bit of a sharp stop here. Oh, we did it. Ahead of schedule as well. Woo! Have I got a pen out here? No, I haven't. Ah. Right, let's lock the doors. Excellent, that's great news. You could also try turning off in your Xbox preferences game capture, Lauren. That may improve everything a bit better as well. So that's going to settings, broadcast and capture, I think it is. And then you just need to turn off screenshots and game DVR. And you should see a jump up in frame rate as well. Right, Taplow. Taplow, next station stop. When leaving the train, please remember to take all of your items with you. And be careful of the gap between the station and the train. Oh dear. It's the middle of the night in Chile, isn't it? Or is it first thing in the morning? How many hours behind are you? 6? 7? Got that Monday morning early viewing in. Ah, Matthias, I do apologise. I do apologise. We learn something new every day. Greetings from the United Kingdom. Oh, you're only an hour behind us. Oh, right. Oh, 2 hours, sorry. Nearly 3 o'clock here. Yeah, I know, cycling, but some people aren't broadcasting. It's a way of them getting a few more frames. It's a bug in the Unreal 4 engine, to be fair. Needs Epic to fix it. Same with PUBG and quite a few others that use Unreal. Doopy doopy doo. Come on then, let's lock the doors and get on our way again. And off we go to Burnham. You're not going to be able to do that unless you are doing light speed. You've got to be going quick. Probably got to be doing 125 to do that amount of distance. Oh, go away, sunshine. I need to see the screen. Can't wait till I move house. Well, you want to be careful. You hit 88 miles an hour, you're going to travel back in time. Make sure your flux capacitor's working properly. Alright, just coming in on Burnham. Very rural little station, this one. Oh, we got to open the doors on the right. Good afternoon, Taffy von Daffy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for popping by. You join us at Burnham on our way up to London Paddington. Good afternoon, Chuck. Welcome to the stream. How is everybody today? Everybody good? Right, just about to leave Burnham now. Couple of seconds ahead of schedule. Always a nice place to be. We've now got a little bit of a jaunt up to Slough. So if you guys have got any questions, as per always, if you want to know anything about the game, how to play, just let me know and I shall answer your questions as best I can. Just remember, I don't work for Dovetail Games. I have nothing to do with them. I am just a gamer just like you. So I don't know about DLC and I don't know what's coming, and I can only speculate. GW84, welcome to the channel. Thank you for popping by. It'll be 7 PM your time, Matthias. 7 PM your time. I am family friendly, so if you want to let your boy watch as well, there will be no swearing. I can't account for chat though. I've got the moderator chat bot thingy on overdrive, but sometimes little slip-ups do happen. And sometimes I do use the odd word that's not suitable for little ears, but it's not swearing. But have a great day, drive safely, and we'll see you again later this evening. Right, so we've got a 75 speed limit coming up on the way to Slough. Before we get there, it's just outside the station. We shall plan to slow down at 75. Looks like we've got a little bit of a run in a minute. Nice. As part comes the HST. Right, so we're now approaching Slough, guys. It's quite a busy station. Platforms and stuff all over the place. We're just going to start to bring it down to about 40 mile an hour because we're going to be going into the platform shortly, but it's quite long. Welcome back, Muggy. So as you can see, guys, we're running a little bit ahead of the timetable at the moment. Right. Good afternoon, Adam. Welcome to the stream. Oh no, that's not good cycling. Well, 5 minutes isn't too bad, I suppose. Considering you've got a flexibility of being up to 15 minutes over your time before you're late. Do any unexpected events happen? Yes, sometimes the game can glitch out and melt down and you end up sitting at a platform for a while the game clears traffic in front of you. But at the moment there is still work to be done on things like that. It's something they want to add in. At the moment they're not scripted as such, they just happen. But I'd imagine you'll start to get unexpected events happen when the multiplayer comes in and there's 8 of you driving trains and one person decides to run late and throw the whole timetable into chaos in true British rail fashion. But with this scenario, Taffy, you start in a siding, this service that you can grab, and you're zigzagging your way through and starting and stopping and being held at lights for other trains to manoeuvre, which is the first time I've encountered scripted stuff, and it's been a lot of fun to sort of work my way up into a station with other trains coming and going. No worries, Taffy. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm streaming, is to give you guys a better idea of how the game works, and just really to be able to chill out on a Monday afternoon. So feel free to ask whatever you like to ask. No question is a silly question. Apart from, can you derail the train? If I get asked that once more, the person that asks it will get banned. Yeah, you're catching up with me, I think. Right, fingers crossed we can stay on time here. Timings are not particularly great when it's an uphill gradient. If I remember rightly, this is a sharp stop. See, never trust the game. Give you a stopping distance. Use my train driver's license for that in real life. Awesome stuff, cycling. Bum, 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 bum. Welcome back, Christian. Right, we really need to get a move on here. So, full acceleration. Yes, Taffy, it is at the moment. There are more routes planned as part of the bigger picture. Release dates and stuff, not too sure. I believe there's going to be German rapid transit. There will be a Amtrak New York New Haven Railroad, and there's some other British ones planned from what I know. I don't know what they are. I know that there's some more planned. Gotta find the dispatch thing. No, not in this one. Ah! Do 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 do. Thank you very much, cycling. Come on, give me that lock door instruction. Thank you. Devon B 79, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by on this Monday afternoon. So we're just approaching West Drayton. Just over half a mile ago. That command doesn't work in here, I don't think. Smoking. Oh, it does, cool. Not one I've programmed. Oh. But no, try it, cycling. As we are now getting to the outskirts of London now. It doesn't do anything called, well, it didn't do anything on my chat channel, on my chat app. Might do something in the Mixer app, but oh. Oh, I really don't care about that Twitter. Got no interest in that whatsoever. God, blimey, this is pushing it. A lot of rubbish goes on Twitter, yes it does. Especially when you didn't sign up to them. I've only ever done that once. Left London, was supposed to get off in Sheffield, woke up in Newcastle. Well, done it on the bus, yeah. Woke up somewhere you didn't know where you're going. Got the driver giving you a kick. Oi, get off my bus. Like we've answered that question before for you, Christian, it's quite possible, considering how successful this has been, that the developer of Bus Simulator may look at it and go, "Oh yeah," but who knows? Oh, where are we going to now? Southall. God, timings are getting tight. Hello there, Matt Machine. Welcome to the stream. RJC. Oh, RC Carmen? RJ Carmen? It's alright, Sniper, just be careful, because the bot gets a bit touchy when topics of conversation exceed the channel parameters. Ealing Broadway. Buffet car. Only really applicable on the HSTs. The trolley service of drinks and light refreshments on this one. Like the trolley lady got off at Reading. Nice. Yep, we're just going there now. Coming up to Ealing Broadway, and then it will be London Paddington. Oh, getting up some speed now. Have to scrub it off in a second though. Right, just coming into Ealing Broadway. It is if you're into trains, Smoking Sniper. Oh, you've gone. Yeah, the Class 43 is good, Matt, but Class 166 is a lot of fun. You get a lot more... there's a lot more things to do, I want to say. The 166, the 43 is just blasting up and down. Which if that's all you want to do, then yeah, by all means, fill your boots. Oh, passengers! Oh yeah, we've actually got some people on the train. Makes a change. Do. There's not 18 people watching Train Sim, is there? Mixer, you fibs. Fibbing mixer. There's 8 people and they're all watching me. I'm the only person streaming it. Oh dear. Well, that's what you want, Matt. Just going past us there. Good afternoon, Tom Gaming Photography, and goodbye, Tom Gaming Photography. So we're just going past Acton Yards now on the left hand side. That is where you pick up the majority of freight that's timetabled in. Around about 45 minutes from now you may actually see it. We may actually go past it on our way into Paddington as it comes down. But yeah, that's the Acton Yards. And that's where you would pick up your freight services in the Class 66. And as I say that, I think there is actually something in the yard. Oh no, it's just the edge of the platform. Matte Machine, it's possibly coming. It's all down to licensing. So when they started making this, Jamestown, excellent news. But yeah, Matt, when they licensed this route, the 802 wasn't actually in service. So I think they've been working to look at getting it, as well as the 387s. As the electrification has now gone down to Reading, I think you'll only be able to use them as far as Maidenhead until and then you'll have to flick them over to diesel mode. But the 387s will run from Paddington to Maidenhead. I think that's where the or it goes to Hayes and Harlington in this. Yeah, it came into service around October. However, this is set a little bit before then. Electrification. This is like January 2016, January 2017. Sorry, when they surveyed the line and did all the licensing and everything. What's the highest rank you can go? I don't know. I think I'm up to 15 at the moment. It keeps going up, but the game doesn't really acknowledge that it's not really points based. The level's just there to show how much experience you've got. It'll probably play a part in online in certain services you'll be able to drive. Blimey, did we just hit the front page on Mixer or something? Welcome everybody. Or am I being raided by somebody and it's not told me? But welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Monday afternoon. You're just joining us on the final approach into Paddington, having driven this Class 166 on a stopping service. All the way back up. So for those of you that are new, welcome. Please feel free to ask any questions with regards to the game. Keep the chat clean. This is a teen rated stream, but that doesn't mean that I will accept everything. I'm using the controller at the moment, Matt, and you can use a keyboard as well. You've got the best of both worlds. I use a mixture of both. I use, depending on what I'm doing, depends on what I'm using. It works really well on the controller. I'm using the controller here to move it around the cab. Alright, so we're going in on platform 14. And we are going to arrive late for some reason. I have no idea why, considering we were ahead. What's been my hardest route? Well, there's only this one route, Reading to Paddington or Paddington to Reading. However, we've had a few glitches in the game that have caused some interesting bits and pieces to happen. But it's mainly stopping services and getting the stopping distances right. The weather conditions all make a difference as well, so... Do it in the snow and you can't see anything, it's quite difficult to get the stopping right on that. Right, here we are, London Paddington. Where this service terminates. Have we got anything over? There's nothing else in. We're going to be the only train here. And there we go, guys. We have arrived. So now we're just going to prep the train for departure again. To go back down. Yeah, cheers Jamestown. Enjoy the game. I'm on from 9 o'clock tonight. You don't go down that far, you only go as far as Reading, Matt, at the moment. Oh, sugar. Oh, it's all going off. Put the weird window wipers on now. So there we go, 1 hour and 22 minutes, and we were on time at every station stop. Were we even on time? Oh, so I'm now up to level 16. Alright, so this train does depart back down the line at 7:57. Oh dear, love. You need to see a doctor. So if it's a 7:57, where does that stop at? Oh, it stops everywhere. No, I don't fancy that. When's the next HST out? Yeah, we're going to take the 8:21. So we're going to have a few moments break up here. Leave this driver to do what he's got to do. We'll open the doors for the passengers again so that they're not stupidly stuck in the platform. Right. So while we're here waiting for our next train, we'll look for the dispatch signal. Let's find out what train we're on, what platform we're on. What one we're going to go down on? One whiskey off. Is the game good? Yes, it is good fun for me. But what my gaming tastes are and your gaming tastes are two completely different things. If you like trains, then yes, you will like this game. If you like simulators, then yes, you will like this game. If you don't, then you won't. Right. Nice to see some life in Paddington. You normally come here and there's no one here. So we want platform 5 for our next train. As there is a HST just coming across there at platform 2, I think it is. If you love trains, then you will love this game. It's the same route again and again at the moment, Sivu. However, there are plans for more content. Look at this game as an early access game, or a game that will get better with how old it gets. So maybe like a Battlefield game. I know you can't compare a first-person shooter to a railway simulator, but what I mean is that you've as the game progresses, they release DLC, this and that, so on and so forth. So that's what you've got to bear in mind that will happen with this. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Maybe we won't get that one. Maybe we get on 1 kilo 34. Because 1 Whiskey 00 is a class 166. Platform 2. Yes. We'll take this HST back down to Reading. So there we go. We're going to take this one back down. As that train we just brought in just leaves over there in the distance, as you can see. Headed off down the line. One of my favourite trains, the HST, I have to admit. Can you not access the guard's cabin? No. Not at the moment. Although that did just say, open the door. Or was I going mad then? Door opened. That must be the internal door. Oh, that's a bug. Cheers for the follow, Harris. This train sounds... it's a diesel. And it's a very, very old diesel. Very, very old, from the 70s and 80s. Let us in, we're staff. See, now part of me just wants to sit... Oh, hello. Where did you just come from? Just sit in the train and just go back as a passenger? But I'll fancy driving. Yep, that's why it's the best simulator in my opinion. Beats Flight Sim, beats all other simulators. Good old train sim. Isn't it one of the fastest diesel trains? It does 125 Has a record of 148. So yeah, I think it's the fastest single powered diesel. I do know that there is, I think it's class 68 that can do 125 as well as a diesel, but that's for loco, for freight hauling, which occasionally does passengers on the Caledonian Sleeper, but it's the one of the fastest diesels that operates a passenger service. Right, so I'm going to take this one back down to Reading, guys, and then that will be it for the afternoon chill stream. So we've probably got about another 40 minutes. And then I'll be back on from 9 o'clock with some HST running, and I should hopefully have some interesting news to share later. Fingers crossed that I get the email. 18 minutes from now, yep, well 17 minutes now, there or thereabouts. There's no other trains to take down. That one leaves after we do, as does that one. That one leaves like literally a couple of minutes after us, and that's a semi-fast train. Can you turn the engine on and on? Yeah. Do whatever we want in this cab. So I can power the engine down for you. No, it's on this side. So that's it, the engine's turned off. And now you'll see that all the instruments have gone off. All the power levels have gone. Now you're just going to sit here and listen to the engine pinging as it cools down. Now that's a level of detail that you don't get in many other games. The engine tinging as it cools down.
May I have your attention, please? Closed circuit television
and if we go down onto the track here,
for your personal safety and security.
You can actually refuel these in scenarios and stuff. That's the level of detail that you've got here. Is that you can read individual things on the boggies and is it possible to play online? Not yet, that will come later this year. Right guys, we are going to fire the engine back up because I believe it does take a little while to do it. So NSAW, I'm trying to find that out, if I'm honest. I am trying to find out. Somebody says yes you can, but then they won't share how they did it. So if you know what the keys are on the keyboard, if you can let me know, I can test it because I run it with a keyboard as well. So if you do know what it is on the keyboard, let me know. Oh no, we've broken it. Yes, you can hook a keyboard up to the Xbox, a USB keyboard or a wireless keyboard with a USB dongle. Yeah, you'll be able to do runs on the same line, Harris. They're not sure how they're going to implement it just yet, but I'd imagine it'll be like sort of a dedicated server, and go from there. Oh. So now that we've got the train back running again, just go down the other end and check that the tail lights are on properly. Yeah, Ensor, if you can let me know what the keyboard command is, what buttons they are for the zoom in, I will then be able to tell you whether it works. Oh dear. Other sim as well. Do I play other sims? I don't have a PC to play other sims on, so this is the only one I play on Xbox. With the exception of Project Cars, I suppose, and stuff. But oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, I've got farming sim as well. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Right, give me 2 seconds, guys. And we'll see. Right, I am back, so let's see. No, it doesn't. I plugged a mouse in, and there is nothing. Nope, nothing at all. So if you can find out what button find out what the buttons are, we can at least attempt it. chainsaw on the mouse wheel, which is a shame if you ask me. Oh, I think we may have broken the train. Oh, I'm not a big fan of the Mark III coaches, but Mark IV. Uh-oh. No, it's because it's not, it's I've been messing around. But we're not due to leave for 5 minutes, so... Because somebody asked me to power down the engine. Right, fingers crossed we'll be able to move when the signals and the system allows, otherwise we could be in a bit of bother. We'll have to run across to platform 5 and get the slow service down, because this engine's now stopped as well. I'm slightly alarmed that the brakes aren't fully releasing. Oh, you want to hope we haven't broken the train, Harris? I'll let you explain to the depot manager what happened. Yeah, I'm really sorry that we couldn't depart the train, station master, but some bloke just came in the cab and turned the engines off. That'd go down well, wouldn't it? Yeah, he hopped in the cab, like a little leprechaun he was. He hopped in at the top of the morning, turned the engines off and ran off. Oh. Right, we got D-Days in 40 seconds, Harris. Otherwise you're getting a bill from Great Western Railways for the repair of this HST. Oh, look at you, aren't you lucky? The brakes are released now. Alright. If it didn't work, are you able to bring another loco here? Not as it stands at the minute. We'd have to jump off and then the AI would recover the train to the depot. But look at it, we're moving, so you're lucky. We're away. Oh yeah, there's eventually updates coming. They've got a lot planned from what I understand. Alright, tickets please. Anybody that's not following the channel, please follow. Otherwise you'll have to get off at the next station. As we are now going to approach an incoming HST. Cornish. Hello, Spent Cabbage 92. Welcome to the stream. Oh, speeding. Um, 35 miles hands off helmet, and we're about to do it all now. We're going from start to finish. Spent Cabbage. Does that answer your question? GWR, that's the Great Western Railway DLC. It's the only thing in the game at the moment. The other routes will follow, with the exception of heavy haul as it stands, as it's too intensive. Thanks very much, Cornish. I try my best to keep you guys entertained. I am not Robbie Williams though. But please let me entertain you. Right, so we're just waiting for the 100-mile-an-hour speed limit to kick in. I'm just going to go past the sign now on the left-hand side. But we have got to wait for the end of the train to pass that sign before we can speed up. There we go. So we go to max throttles and begin our increase in speed. Night mode is dark, helmet. Hope you use the toilet. Yeah, it's atmospheric. It is quite dark. Depends on the weather that you've got set as well. This evening's stream will be early evening into the night. Real-time services mode, so probably going to set it up with a bit of rain as well. Oh, this engine's loud today. So we're now at full 125 running, so we're going to slowly increase our speed up to that. Don't think we're going to have any stoppages. Doesn't look to be anything ahead of us on the line. Just tell that it's yeah, don't all the HUD off. I only have that marker on the helmet because it's a little bit tricky otherwise. But you can turn it off in the settings on its own. So it's not on, but I just have it on so I know where I'm going. Yeah, won't get lost, but you've got to remember where you're stopping and how far you've got until you get there. Otherwise you do what I often do, is speed through the station. Doubt it, soldier. Probably nothing until May, I'd imagine. Until May time, I'd imagine. Yes, steam power is planned once they get the Unreal 4 engine working properly. Any tips? Take your time. The learning curve is very steep, it is very unforgiving. Brake with plenty of time. It's better to slow yourself down before you get to a station than having to try and slow down in the station. And then you can gauge it from there. Like personally, I idle the engine a mile away from the station, and then I will start to brake when it goes to 1,000 yards from the station onto level 1, and then I will go to level 2 when I get to the end of the platform, and then level 3 if I'm not stopping at all. That's on this class 166. In this thing, I start braking about 20 miles before I need to stop. brakes are not particularly great. Yeah, once it clicks with you, you'll be flying, mate. To be fair. Yeah, but that's a real timetable for you, soldier. Yes, there is sometimes traffic you have to deal with. Helmet. There was a very good scenario. The service that we did on the up into Paddington, we were timetable, and I was trying to figure out why we were timetable for so long between Reading and Twyford. And we were being moved across lines, held at signals to allow faster services to come through and branch line services to clear platforms and stuff like that. It was very, very, very well done. Very, very good. Yeah, the only thing I completely get you that you don't like the waiting time, but it is the double yellows. Ease off, frogs. But it is a real train timetable, so those are stuff that actually happen in real life. Right, we're going to single yellows, better apply some brakes. We are not going to stop, we're going through this. Change! Change! We're not stopping in time. Well, we failed that. Yeah, the emergency stop wouldn't have stopped us anyway. Yep, spare next to the de-icer does nothing. And the train supply ones are for when you want to turn the lights and stuff on. Very short signal sectors at 125. Yeah, they're not supposed to have gone like that. I should have probably come off when I acknowledged the first double yellow, because we had two double yellows and a single yellow, then a red. I probably should have started braking at the first double yellow, as it was out of sync. So we'll go again on that one and see if we get it again. Yeah, so the train supply ones turn the lights on, so that's if you pick a... Oh no, it started us all the way back here. But anyway, this service was the one that I was talking about, that has got like a really weird route to Paddington. Alright, so let's just quit to main menu. Alright, let's just quickly go services. And we'll start that back in again. Oh dear. And we'll try that again. Oh. Because that was an unusual load of yellows and reds then. Considering we don't have a stop at that station that it was stopping us in. But who was it that asked if anything unexpected ever happens? Yeah. Well, there you go, Helmet. Your R. There you go, Helmet. That answered your question. Is there anything like that? Traffic? Well, yeah. We just hit some. Well, Helmet, you won't regret it if you like trains and simulators. It's real good fun. Oh, come on, game, load up. Platform 2, yeah. I'm not turning it off this time. Literally, we're getting in it. We're going. Well, we've got to wait till the departure time, but there's no waiting around for 20 minutes this time. Yeah, let's see if it does that to me again, because that'd be interesting. Oh, love, what you get? we're ready to go. Close the doors. See, now the thing with this, when you jump straight in at the time that we did, and we jumped into this train, it already had thought about it's in its final couple of minutes, so it's not telling you to open doors and stuff. Now we're just going to wait for the light to go green, and then we shall be off. Alright, good to go. Will it throw us a yellow and a double single red? Is what it did. Did anybody know roughly where we were? I reckon we were probably about Ealing Broadway. Right. So any other questions from anybody else? Is there anybody that wants to know anything? Was that where I was? Maidenhead? Oh, thank you very much, cycling. Right, let's try again. Get ready to spool the motors up for the 100-mile-an-hour limit. NSWORD, that doesn't work at the moment. I've reported that as a bug back to the developers. The only way to take a photo at the moment is to hit the Xbox guide button and then your screenshot key. If you want to take the HUD off though, you have to plug a keyboard in and hit F1. Right, we're just going to try this again and see if we can get to Reading without running the red light. Right, so it's got us on yellows, reds at the minute. What are we chasing then? Nothing there at the minute. Yeah, cycling, that doesn't work. Doesn't save them anywhere. Although it says screenshot saved, it doesn't save them anywhere. Dovetail admitted that there was a bug when they sent me the resolution and I sent it back saying that didn't work. Yeah, so just looking at the line ahead of us, we've got a red coming up here, but it's now gone green. That's an up red. Be interesting to see if it comes up again. Because what is the timetable time for this? Yeah, it does look like there is a bit of a hold compared to normal runs of 26 minutes. This one is 30. So it looks like we have got some traffic on this route. Yeah, but are they showing in your captures cycling? Because they don't on the Xbox One X. When you push it, I'll push it now, it says screenshot taken. And I can go into my screenshots and it won't be there. I can go into my captures and they won't be there. So it may work on the Xbox One and the Xbox One S NSAW, but it doesn't work on the Xbox One X. Right, we're still at greens. For now, yeah. It may do, helmet, let's hope it does. We shall see. Hi Gage, welcome to the stream. Let's slow down. 127. Oh, it's not classed as speeding until it goes red in my book. You get 10% on the speedo. Right, yellow on the left. Getting close to the same sort of area where it started kicking in the yellows, so we'll see. The first time in a long time that we've had a spad. Yeah, I think we started to approach them now, didn't we? Just after here, yeah. I think this is where we started to catch it. But we're timetabled in for slightly, we're a hold somewhere, so... There's a 4-minute hold somewhere on the line. Still good at green. I think it was after here, wasn't it? This green, and then it went to yellow. post, just in case. There we go, there's the yellow. Not making the same mistake again. No, they're not. Well, they are if you know if you've played them before. They basically tell you how to get going and stuff like that, but that's about it. But to be fair, there's lots of YouTube videos and streams out there that if you do get stuck, you can go and have a look at. Or you can always come in here and ask. Yep, Gage, they're planning to. No, it's not documented in game, but they have announced, or they have said that when they bring out their first patch, there will be keyboard binding available. Or they'll add the option in for you to assign your own keyboard maps. Slough. Yes, I'm playing on Xbox One X, Penny Star. Trust us to get held at Slough. I am actually going to have to stop. Well, that's typical. Is a DLC. On the Xbox, the base game is this one, the Great Western Railway. Which do you think is the best service run? What do you mean, Gage? I quite enjoy running everything, to be fair. I haven't run enough freight yet, if I'm brutally honest. We did do Wednesday wagons last week, which was a lot of fun. So all we did was run freight in a blizzard because somebody asked us to. We couldn't see anything. There's no shunting at the moment. My favourite one for the 166 was the one that we did earlier in the stream. If you go to 6:15 in the morning and you spawn at the Reading Upper Triangle depot and get on board that one, and you take it into Reading, you wait for a little while and then you go off to London. But that was stopping at signals, letting other trains go through. At Maidenhead you have to wait for the branch line to do its thing and then you go in. It was really real good fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, it's because it's a 3 class 166 in the way. Amtrak will be added in a DLC at a later date. Stone Bongai? Oh, Stone Bongai, yeah. Amtrak will be added as a DLC. Yeah, it doesn't show up on the timetable Gauge, so it's not on the services list. You actually have to go in and go into that part of the, like that little depot siding on its own, and jump in it and then take it on. But it's a really good little service, that one. Probably one of the best I've done. Yes, it is showing off partially built overhead line structure. Infrastructure, because the electrification when they ran the survey on this line wasn't completed to Reading. It has now been completed to Reading, but you can see here it's just the overhead gantries, there's no cables, whereas oh no, it's all finished now, it's all been finished now. They haven't said whether they're going to update it to include all of the overhead wires so that they can run electric traction down all the way. They have said that they may introduce the 387. So you've now got some of the electric wires back in now. Not the drop, it's just the main carry. 6:15. Matthias, 6:15. If you want to do that one that we did earlier when you were watching, it's the 6:15 and it's at the Reading Upper Triangle. I'm not sure. It would be nice if they did do the Southern DLC. I think if they're going to do the Southern DLC, you'll find it'll include South London, Portsmouth Direct Line, and then probably the South Eastern one as well, so like the Medway Valley Line and all that stuff. And you'll get practically everything. Right, ladies and gentlemen, on the stream, it looks like we are going to be late arriving into Reading as we are following a 166 service that seems to be stopping. So it keeps popping us into yellows where we have to ease off. But he may have got out of the way now. Let's have a look. Yep, he's got out of the way, so we are good to go. Thank you, signalman, for moving him onto the slow down, as that is what he is. He's probably actually the semi-fast service that we were going to get on and do. The delays on the South Eastern Railway are not as bad as what they used to be. Nowhere near as bad as what they used to be. Yeah, so we should be good to go into Reading now, but I don't think we're going to make 11 miles in 5 minutes. No worries, Mateus, absolutely fine. We might have to wait in, the taps are fully open, Helmut. Or hands, which you prefer. Just rail replacement every weekend, yeah. Then that'd be a really good introduction to bus sim then, wouldn't it? Hans! He likes to be called Hans! Yeah, that'd be good cross game there, wouldn't it? Bus sim and train sim come together. And you're bussing the rail replacement bus service. That'd be kind of Big Brotherish, to be fair. But yes, I agree, it would be good. Maybe Dovetail could introduce a bus sim game and put it into the train replacement. See you later, guy. Cycling. See you at 9. I bet that was fun. We're entering Berkshire now. Probably entered Berkshire a little while ago, to be fair. Let's have a little look. Overspeed. Far to go now, but we will be late thanks to that 166. Hey, good afternoon, Kingslayer. Yeah, we've had a cheeky little afternoon stream today. Just approaching the 3-hour mark. Oops. And thanks to the signalman, we're running late. Oh, great. freight train. I pride myself on being an efficient railway driver and try to arrive on time at all points, but the signalman really did nobble us. Yet we've been speeding along quicker than the APT today, Slayer. Although we haven't been tilting round the corners. We're not 15 minutes late yet, Hans. You can't submit it. It'll be thrown back in your face. You can pull the cord. It won't do anything. Look what we've got, a yellow. Right, so we've got a yellow, a double yellow coming up. Approach to Reading is nearly complete. So you had a good day, Kingslayer? Have you got up to much? Yeah, I've had a pretty good day. I've just done loads of job applications today. Quite a few rail driver jobs or trainees coming up, so decided I'm going to fill my boots. That's about it, really, and then done the afternoon stream. Which will be coming to a close shortly, guys, once we finish this service. I think we get off anyway, in a few moments' time. We let the AI take this train off its journey to wherever it's going. I would recommend this evening, guys, going over to Twitch at 6 o'clock, I think it is. I will double check before I finish the stream, but Train Simulator on Twitch are previewing their new DLC, which comes out tomorrow, which is the New Haven to New York one on the PC. So if you want to have a look and see what's coming to the Xbox at some point in the future. Right. Oh, nearly at level 4 for the class 43. Right, well, we've completed the objective and we must now get out. And the AI will now take over this service and take it on its onward journey hands. It should do. It probably won't though, because it still thinks we're driving it. But yeah. So we could go to the end of the platform. Has anybody got their notepad and pencil ready? Catch the locomotive number on the way through. Oh, hang on, this might be the time where you see carnage. This could quite possibly be carnage time in a minute. Oh no, they've all left the depot. You won't see carnage. Unless that 1366 is... Oh, you might do. There may be carnage ahead. Right guys, thank you very much for watching this afternoon's stream. I will be back at 9 PM. Please hit the follow button if you haven't already. There is some big stuff coming later today or tomorrow, which you might want to hang around for. So I'll see you all at 9 o'clock tonight, hopefully. But like I say, thanks very much for popping by, and I shall see you all at 9 o'clock.